So if you will see, right, again, coming back to our original customer class. So we have a customer and we have an account, correct? In the same way, you can have a customer and you can have an address, right? So what you can say, if you wanted to associate this customer with the particularly an address, correct? So you can have a multiple address for a single customer. Yes or no? Right? So how you will define that relationship basically? Correct. So as of now, if you will see, I have created a particularly an address class here, right? In the same way, we create that entity here. So address, you will have a ID customer. You can say address line number 2, address line number, and whatever it is. Correct? Right? So if you wanted to save that, then you will create that address object and you will use that entity manager dot persist. Correct? But if you wanted to make this association with the particularly with customer table, then basically you can use that one to many relationship. Are you getting my point? Right? So one to many relationship, how you will use it here? Maybe if you can come up here and you can specify here one to many relationship and you can specify there is a annotation target entity as a address. And you can make it as a list of addresses here. So it will make the association. Are you getting my point? So when you are making the associations means you will have a, when you are basically, so customer has a multiple addresses, right? So if you will see any other, let's say company has a customers. So if I will say, let's say create that particular class as a company, right? And I will take one name here. Entity. Okay. Here I will say particularly a private string name. Okay. So I will generate the segregators. Source. I will make as a constructor also, and I will make it as a public type of constructor. Here is also you will say and name. Okay. And I will add this into our persistent.xml com.app.dtu. Correct. So I'm not doing anything new here. Company. Okay. So company, we have also an accounts here, right? In this account, you already know that we have the account and account ID and everything. Correct. So company can have multiple accounts, right? So what I am doing it here in company, I will use that one to many. Clear? And it will be always a, either you can take it as a set or maybe a list. Private list account accounts. Okay. Here what you can say is at the rate one to many. Target entity is equal to a dot class. Okay. Then I will basically generate a segregator for this. Generate it. So we will have that generate for accounts. So in company, you will have a multiple accounts. Okay. Okay. Now we will come again into our same class here. So I will review all this code here. Or maybe we will create a simple company operation class. Public static void main. Then we write code for your all, what we can say for entity manager, create entity, right? And then transaction dot get begin. Clear? So this is the code where basically through which you will create that what we can call as. Okay. So first account to account I will create it. Okay. Let's say 5 account name, right? So what are the details we have in account? In account, in constructor ID, account number, account name, and account type. Clear? Number, name, and type. Account name, let's say Smith. And here, let's say type is saving. Okay. So this account name doesn't have any major significance, majorly, right? So here is also you can take it as a 6, 2. Okay. 8, 2. So if you wanted to persist, what you will do? You will make it as a dot persist. So first entry you will persist, then you will write a second entry you will persist it. Okay. Then what you will do after that? So multiple times entry, then you will use a multiple time persist. Clear? Then we will make basically a create a array list here. Here you will say account, import it. Here is also you will import it. Clear? Then what you will do here? Correct. Now you will add these two objects into a dot add A1, right, dot add A2. ठीक है. So two accounts we have added. Now these two accounts we will basically associate with the company. Correct? And this we have already persisted into a database. Now, haptic. So there is an error. We need to change this as a visibility, as make it as a public and a string name. Then what is the problem here? Import. ठीक है? Clear? So before persist into a database, we also set c1 dot set account list. Clear? Or you can also set through a constructor as well. Both the ways. And what you will say? Entity manager dot persist. Here c1. Got it? Then commit. Clear? So if I will run Java application, right? You see, right? So if you will just go to a database, so select star from company, right? You see haptic. Select star from account. You see two accounts, account number and everything. Right or wrong? So ID and name. Account ID, account number. No, I guess there is a company ID is not coming up here. So we need to just check it, right? This association is, we are able to set it and you can get it, right? But like this, you can make that account and entry. So let me check it. Any other things we wanted to do? अच्छा, okay. So here you will see one more thing, guys, right? Is for coming up some tables. So you see company account, there is a one more table has been generated. Everybody, right? When you are creating an association like this, so you see for company ID 1, you will see the account ID like this. Everybody got it? Huh? So one to many relationship. So the relationship is basically there's a new table is getting generated for association for company ID and the account ID. Hmm? Company account. Yes, the association table. Clear? Everybody. So this way, basically, you can understand if you wanted to have association, if you wanted to basically fetch this data, then you need to use that these three table combination and then you can get it. Hmm? So any data, then you can make the join between company account and company account. Correct? Yes. So this new table is getting generated here internally. Hmm? So like this, you can basically understand that how this one-to-many relationship works. In the same way, you can have a many-to-one also and many-to-many also. Right? Everybody? ठीक है.